Life is going to show you that as you are preparing, you are creating moments for yourself that will prepare you even more. And when you prepare even more, not only are you preparing, you're positioning yourself differently. Rather than saying, I wish to be different, why not just be different? I saw something in Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. that he was doing that I can have a go at. Not only have a go at, but be the best that I can be, because I want to be my own somebodyness. So I want to be my own somebodyness. In order to be your own somebodyness, you have to identify the payment. There's a price to pay every time you go into the gas station. There's a price to pay every time you go into the grocery store. There's a price to pay every time you get into your car and go from point A to point B. What you are paying is different every single time, because what you are paying for is different. And when I start to really pay attention to what I was paying and how I was going about paying it and buying it, I became aware that sometimes I might not need a lot of things because the prices is outrageous. I remember going to a store called Dollar General. And I go into the store and I'm looking at the prices, and the price is not $1. I said, oh, I'm at the wrong store. I said, yeah, let me go to the Dollar Tree because everything there should be $1. So I ended up going to the Dollar Tree because everything was $1. And as I'm looking at everything came out to be like $1.23. So is it really $1 that I'm paying? Or is I'm paying $1 plus taxes? You see, what I recognized during that time is that even if you go to a different area, even if you go to a different space, even if you go to a different location, you still have to pay the price, because the price changes when the person is different. When I started learning about myself, I said, oh, I'm different. Just like 2 Chainz say, I'm different. Yeah, I'm different. But what makes you different? I kept asking myself, like, what makes me different? What makes me special? What makes me good? What makes me great? Because I was becoming my own somebodyness. You see, when you identify the payment is just saying you have to pay for something. You have to pay the price to get this something. I had to buy this water to get this water because I had to pay the price for the water. I had to pay to get this marker. And as I'm paying to get this marker, I had to pay the price to be able to write on this board. You see, the board might have been free, but I had to go get some writing utensils for it. You see, you pay the price differently depending on where you are at. When you develop personally, you're paying the price for yourself so you can be better. I was paying the price for myself so I can be better, so I can learn what better looks like. How much the price was that my mama had to pay. I just knew my mama took care of the groceries. And we got free candy. See, what seems free, let me put that down right quick. What seems free always has a payment attached to it. I was watching this one video and they mentioned that was like, don't ever think anything is for free. Because if you always think it's something for free, you just missed the lesson. I said, what you mean? That was nicely put, but what lesson am I looking for? Excuse me, that said free isn't always good. Because someone is paying for you to be here. You might not have to pay, excuse me, but that don't mean the next person didn't have to pay. Someone had to pay. You see, when you identify the payment, you recognize who's making it. I remember I got my first credit card at the age of 15. I got my first credit card and I had a balance limit of $500. I'm like, okay, I ain't gonna really spend it because I don't really fully understand credit like that. I don't really want to like spend it like that. So I wasn't aware of it. I wasn't educated on it, but I didn't really spend that much. I spent like maybe $40, and that was only for gas. And when I spent the $40 and I got some gas and I filled my tank up for 2 weeks, I got some gas, filled the tank up, but that following week I had to pay the car off. In some way, you are paying the price. I just didn't recognize how much I was paying the price, or how much the price was that I was paying. I just was paying the $40 off every month.